Okay, so these questions are for just a quick exercise to do before we actually do the training. And you want to write down the first thing that comes into mind. This is a review. How old are you? Number 1. What rank are you now? Number 2. What rank do you want to be in 3 months? That was number 3. Number 4, what color hair do you have? Number 5, what rank do you need to be comfortable? Why did you join? Not your why, but why did you join? 2 separate things. What color is the sky? Have you made 3 new friends with It Works? So if you knew these people before you started It Works, that doesn't count. New friends. And write their names down. Do you believe you'll achieve the ranks above? Do you believe in yourself? Okay, so keep that list. We'll be using that for something else in the next training. But the reason why I want you guys to do that is because rank doesn't define you, but it sure as hell will motivate you. So when you see those numbers of what rank do you need to be comfortable, you know, that's the rank itself, the name of diamond or the name of ruby or the name of presidential diamond, that's not definition of who you are, but the number behind it is going to motivate you to get to that point. Also, post on your bathroom window mirror, or put a little sticky note on your fridge or in your car, whatever it is. Post what you want to be in 3 months. Post what that rank is, and then post the reason why you joined right next to it, because that will give you a reminder of why you're doing what you're doing. You know, if it's staying up an extra hour when you didn't normally do that before, but you're doing it and just reaching out to people, that's going to remind you that you're doing this for a reason, to be successful and to make it to that point of what you're wanting to get to. And the 3 people that I wanted you to write down, if you did not write anybody down, please let me know so that I can connect you with more people. But also, if you do have 3 people that you did write down, those are your support group. That is your support group. Those are the people who, when you're starting to feel down or when you need just a little bit of encouragement, I mean, I myself need this sometimes. Those are the people who you want to reach out to for guidance and for help. So the first person you wrote down, though, that person I want you to reach out to today, if not today, tomorrow, the latest, and ask them, hey, I really wanted to let you know that, you know, you've inspired me to keep going, and I really would want to ask you if we can be accountability partners. So an accountability partner is just somebody who, you know, you guys can be doing the same things on the same day, whether it's reaching out to somebody, reaching out to, like, say 10 people is your goal for the day. Then you guys do it together and you say, okay, we're going to reach out to 10 people. And then if you don't do it, then your accountability partner will whip you into shape and will say, why the heck did you not do it? I did it. Did you do it? So that first person you wrote down, contact them and ask. Just flat out say, hey, can we be accountability partners? And if you said no to the last 2 questions, I highly, highly recommend reading the book. Let me go get it. Sorry, I meant to grab it before I did this. Hold on. You Are a Badass. I highly recommend reading this book. I'm reading it for the 2nd time just because it's nice to have a refresher. But if you guys, if you can't afford getting the book, that's fine. Just message me and I'll send it to you guys so you guys can read it as well. Obviously, it'll be like passed around if everyone messages me at the same time. But this book is amazing. It not only did it have me thinking in a different direction of how to, like, work my business, but it started making me think in a different way of how to live my life. And it brought back my confidence. It allowed me to start believing in myself more, because It's just, it's like a light bulb went off when I started reading this book. So it's amazing. If you said no to the last 2 questions, let me know so that we can get you this book. One second. Okay, so that was the exercise that I wanted to do in the beginning. That just kind of opened up the whole floor, opened up the beginning of this actual training. But it started to get your mind thinking and really remind you why you joined this company. I joined because I didn't want to have to ask my baby daddy for money for our insurance. I had to have independent insurance because I was working for my dad at the time, and I did not want to have to ask for money anymore for him. I just hated it. So I joined for the extra $300 to pay for our insurance, and holy crap, it's given me much more than that. I'm going on my year, a little bit more than a year, for being stay at home with my son. So you can, you will, you just have to believe in yourself and take action. Point blank, period. So the training part of this video, everyone always hears blitz, wrap, repeat, blitz, wrap, repeat. Well, I completely agree with that, but I also think that we need to add more word in there. Blitz, follow up, wrap, and repeat. I think follow up is the most important thing that all of us, including myself, was having a struggle with. Follow up, I think, is the most important thing for us to do. The more we follow up, the more outcome you'll get, period. I can tell you that because when I got all those loyal customers last month, I was following up like a mad woman. I was every day following up. Hey, let's say that I already talked to somebody about a product. Hey, I know we were already talking about you getting defining gel. I just want to see if you were ready. Or, hey, I saw that you were wanting to lose weight, like on, let's say they wrote something on their wall. I messaged them and I was like, hey, I just wanted to let you know I have what you need. You were talking about wanting to lose weight. Let's get together. Let's talk about it. And then I'd follow up and I'd follow up and then I'd follow up and then I'd follow up. And then they would order. So, write on your piece of paper, blitz, follow up, wrap, repeat. Follow up, circle, underline, highlight, whatever you need to do, because I feel like follow up is one of the most important things, because without follow up, I don't think that you can wrap or repeat, because a lot of times people will say, yeah, I'm interested, but if you just leave it as I'll let you know or whatever when somebody says it to me and you don't follow up with them, you've probably already lost them. So following up is key. Another thing, showing excitement. I think this is one of the main things. Emily, who's on our team, she actually joined our business, and she said it to me many times, that she joined just because she saw how excited I was about what I was doing. And she's like, I had no idea what you were even doing. I just saw that you were excited. So I wanted to do it, and I wanted to be excited, and I wanted to be happy and do things. So she's like, that's kind of why I reached out, and that's how she got started. So excitement, I think, is everything. Use exclamations in your post. Use stars in your emojis. Use smiley faces. Like, show excitement. Say, even if, let's say you got lunch from your paycheck. Be super, super excited about your lunch and be like, I'm so excited. It Works just paid for my lunch today. Woo woo. Like, just show that you're excited about what you're doing. I have an example of one that was used before, which is, today is an exciting day, exclamation, exclamation, exclamation. My phone was being blown up today, exclamation. I've done so many calls with potential customers and future leaders. I still can't believe this is my life. Ah, exclamation, smiley faces. And oh, what amazing time is this? Exclamation, exclamation, with like those hands that are up like this, like woo woo. So whether or not you really are on the phone with 1,000 people, it could be one person, but you're just so excited about it, show it and say it. I always, every once in a while, I'll put, and I'll be like, my team's on fire. Even if it's just like one thing happened for my team, and just let's say one person sold a box of wraps. I'm like, heck yeah, my team's on fire. Because I want people to know that, like, we're being successful, even if it's the smallest thing, because the excitement is what's going to draw people in to be curious of what you're doing. I know that when I started with this company, and it's like my change of attitude happened, and people are like, what are you doing? Like, why are you so happy? And I was like, I just love what I do, and I love the people that I'm with. And it was like a contagious thing. And I really do think that's how I was able to sign so many distributors in a short period of time, was because I was just like, I was like sweating out excitement. Like people just knew it was happening and they wanted to be a part of it. Okay, next thing is blitzing, part of blitz, follow up, wrap, and repeat. Blitz is, sorry, I was saying goodnight to Abby. Blitz, the blitzing is just an action word. It's just a way that you're sending the information about our business to somebody. So we have our blitz cards that the company gives us. Some was in your distributor kit. If you need some more, I have a few on hand I could possibly give you guys. But really, you don't even need this card. I have been frugal about money. So I learned a way to work our business without spending money. So I didn't want to spend the extra money for these. So all I did was I took a picture of front and back, and I just asked people now, can I give you a virtual, one of my virtual business cards? And they're like, what's that? And I'm like, here, let me give you give me your text number and I'll go ahead and text it to you. And so I have a picture of the front and back of my blitz card on my phone ready to go, and I just send them to them. So the good thing about that is that I can actually I got their contact information from that, so it's an easy follow-up. I can actually call them and say, hey, just checking in with you. I know we met at the park the other day or wherever we met. And by doing the blitz, the virtual blitz, you don't have to spend any money on it. You can even use a PDF like on the internet of the front and back, and just use an app to put your information on, so you don't have to buy any of them. So I highly recommend doing that. Where to blitz? You can blitz anywhere. If you're going to the grocery store, blitz that person at the cash register, blitz the person in the peanut aisle, blitz the person over by the bakery. You know, it's easy because our blitz cards make it easy for us, because it's like, have you tried that crazy wrap thing? This is what it is, and this is what it does. It's so simple. I feel like once we get over our own fear and we just do it, and the more we do it, the more comfortable we get, you'll see the more results from it. Ways to blitz. I don't know if you guys need any of that information, but different ways of blitzing. When I go to the grocery store, I like couponing. I've always couponed. It's kind of, my mom passed it down to me and my sister, and we just still do it. When I give lady my coupons, I put this on the bottom of my coupons, and I give that to them. I actually went to the farmer's market today, and I had a coupon for the farmer's market, and I gave her my card too. And she's like, what is this? And I was like, oh, well, let me show you, because I had one of these in my car left over. So I was like, well, this is what it is. We have our exclusive skinny wrap, and it helps tighten, tone, and firm in 45 minutes, anywhere from the neck down. So if you see, this is her before and this is her after. And she's like, whoa, that's crazy. And I was like, yeah, we have, our exclusive skinny wrap, but we also have our other products, like our energy drinks, which are naturally based. They're only 50 calories. We have our essential oils, like lemon and the eucalyptus. And we also have our skincare line that has our hair, skin, and nails, which help lengthen and strengthen your hair while clearing up your skin. And she's like, oh, that's so cool. I didn't even know, I've never even heard of this company. And I was like, here, let me get your information. I'll send you one of my virtual cards, because this is the last one I had. So I got her information, and I'm going to text her tomorrow and see if we can get together to talk a little bit more about it. So it's somebody at the farmer's market, because you never know who's going to want or need this business. Nobody on the outside would have known at the time in my life that I needed this business. It wasn't that I just wanted it. I needed it financially. I am a single mom, so being a single mom, there are some struggles. And this business has alleviated a lot of those financial struggles, but I have to say, you have to put in the work to see the results, period. If you want to see the results, you have to just start and just do it. Okay, so when you're blitzing, sorry, I got offhand. When you're blitzing, you want to always make sure you get their contact information, though. That is the most important thing, because if you give somebody your card, or if you give, if you just talk to somebody about it and you don't get their contact information, whether it be getting a telephone number, texting them, or adding them on social media, if you don't get their contact information, I would say you're highly likely not to seal the deal with them with becoming a loyal customer or a possible distributor. Sorry, my dog's barking. So get their contact information when you're going to be blitzing. And what I do too is when I get their contact information, I always screenshot it so that I know who I just talked to. That's kind of like my little trick. And I always try to set up a date to meet with them, like right away. Okay, next thing, being familiar with the products. So, okay. If you haven't already gone and done like a run through of all of the products on your website, go do it. I highly recommend go doing that tonight or tomorrow the latest, and just go through every product and just do a refresher course. And while you're going through them, maybe even write down a few people. If you think of somebody that possibly could use that specific product, write down that person's name and contact them. You know, I don't really do much with the vitamins. That's just me personally. I don't really know much about them. So I've been trying to really, really get myself educated on what our vitamins are and stuff. And lo and behold, I talked to my mom about it the other day, and my mom takes vitamins, but I never really thought about it. And she kind of whipped me into shape. And she's like, Megan, you have all these amazing vitamins, because she got them approved by her doctor because she needed some more omega-3s. And she's like, my doctor said that these are really good products. And she's like, have you ever thought about, you know, everybody pretty much takes vitamins, like a multivitamin, maybe a fish oil vitamin, or, you know, everybody takes some type of a vitamin. She's like, so you're missing out on this whole market of people who, why don't you just ask them, like, hey, are you taking vitamins? And then ask them, why don't you replace your vitamins with my vitamins? I'm like, mind blown. I didn't even think of that. So I'm going to be going through the vitamin section of or my website, and I'm going to be doing that and thinking, okay, who do I know that takes vitamins? Who have I been in their house and I've seen like the vitamins? The other day I went to my friend's house and I was getting ready, and I saw fractionated coconut oil on her dresser, and I was like, why is she? And I got a little bit like perturbed by the fact that she was using somebody else's fractionated coconut oil when I have some of my own. But I was like, I've never told her that I have it, so I'm sure she probably doesn't know that I have fractionated coconut oil. So be familiar with the products, because when you see them, you can always like if you know that we have omega-3 and you see omega-3 on a counter when you go to your niece's house or your aunt's house or whatever, you can say, hey, I actually have that with my business. I'm like, why don't we switch them out, and you can help support me, and we actually have really good naturally based vitamins. Boom, that could be your next customer. So being familiar with product is key. I recommend once after you get familiar with the products is to do some live videos on Facebook about the products. Like pick 4 or 5 of them that you love and go on and talk about those products. When I did that a few months ago, I saw some really good return on it, and I'm actually getting people. Last month I had 2 people who saw that video because I was talking about defining gel, and they became a customer because they saw my video since way back when. And then I happened to post another post about it recently with the girl on the beach, and it showed like her side leg with the cellulite, and then using the defining gel, it helped her get rid of it. And they're like, yeah, I remember you talking about it on the video like a long time ago. And I'm like, oh, you saw the video. So I recommend going and doing a live video and talking about those products that you love. Next is going to be wrapping. So my question to you, and think about this, when was the last time you personally wrapped yourself? A full treatment, not just one, a full treatment. Do you have those before and after pictures? Have you shown people those before and after pictures? These are just some questions to think about. I'm letting you guys just think about. Because if you haven't used the product and if you haven't wrapped recently, and if you're not showing people your results, you're probably not going to be seeing much instant results from building your business, because people thrive on the fact of seeing you use the product. It's like saying you work for Toyota and you're going and driving a Honda. People are like, why is she driving a Honda? Does she not believe in Toyota? It's like the same thing. She's working for a wrap business. I've never seen her actually use a wrap. So use the product. I mean, the wraps is our exclusive product where you can't get from anywhere else. So I always say, do at least one full treatment of wraps and get your before and afters, make them professional, send them to corporate to get them approved. I still have to send mine in. And be able to share those with everybody. Share those like once a week on your Facebook page. Share those in messages to people if they're not corporate approved. Just share them, because when people see that it's actually you, they're going to be more interested, because they know that you believe in the product and you believe that it does work, and you are a walking billboard of our company. And when you can show that your results are successful, they're going to say, oh, wow. Because I have my one picture, which you guys have probably all seen. I always say, like, yeah, they tighten, tone, and firm in 45 minutes. Let me show you my personal results. And when I'm able to pull up my phone and say, yeah, this is me. Like, this is my body. It's not Jessica from California. It's not, they don't know who Jessica is. They know me. Or if it's somebody new that I've never met and I'm standing right next to them, they see me. So I can say, yeah, this is me. Like, how crazy is that? So be a product of the product and use a full box of wraps. Obviously, I recommend using our other products because I do believe in all of them and I think they're all amazing. But by using the full box of wraps, people are going to be more susceptible to actually be ordering through you because they see you're using them. Same thing with like skincare. A lot of people like the skincare because people relate more to like their daily routine of skincare. Maybe you have your own specific routine. Switch it up and use our products, and then tell people about you using our products, and see if they want to switch up their routine. Wrap Cash. Wrap Cash is my thing lately. Oh man. Okay, so if you have, I know I'm getting like, because it's just like, I want this so bad for you guys. It's like, it like eats at me because I know you guys want it so bad. So if you implement all these things, I promise you, you will see results of building your business and building your paycheck. But Wrap Cash, the reason why I love Wrap Cash is because, fun fact about me, I lost my debit card about a month and a half ago. And I was like, you know what? It's fine. I'm not going to get a new one because it's somewhere in my house. I just lost it. So I'm like, I'm not going to get a new one. I'm going to challenge myself. For every time that I needed something, whether it was gas or whether it was paying my rent or let's say going to get something to eat with my son, going to get him his ice cream. He loves smoothies, like things like that. Whenever I needed to go get something, I didn't have a credit card. I didn't have a debit card to put it on. So I didn't have a choice. I had to sell a box of wraps, or I had to sell my Fat Fighters, or I had to sell the facials that I had. So I have, I think, 2 things left in my stock right now because I sold all of my stock. And the reason for that is because if you have wraps sitting on your desk, or if you have wraps in your bathroom sitting on your windowsill, or whatever it is, a box of wraps, that's like $100 just sitting right there that you're wasting. It's just sitting there. Like, I wouldn't put $100 on my desk and just let it sit. If you have 8 boxes of wraps, let's say that, because I know some of you guys have a bundle of them. If you have 8 boxes of wrap, that's $800 just sitting on your desk. Like, that's crazy. You gotta go sell those. And it's as easy as just asking people and just say, hey, do you want to try these crazy wraps? I know it sounds crazy, but it does. It really works. Here are my results. Or if you don't have your own results, here's my friend Megan. Here's her results. So just think about that. Like, next time you go and you see your products just sitting on a shelf, or you see Blitz cards just sitting on a shelf, it's basically just money sitting there and just wasting away. The number one thing that I hate hearing, and now that a lot of you guys have been in the business for a little while, is because our wraps have a shelf life of 18 months, is if one of your wraps expires. And it's literally like you just went and ripped up $100 and was like, I'm not going to use it because you just didn't sell it. Like, it's so important to look at the box of wraps as if it's like $100 just sitting on your desk. Sorry, I'm really thirsty. Okay, next question. When was the last time you had a party? Have you ever had a party? If you didn't know, back in November, I had 3 parties in the matter of, I think it was 48 hours. And I made over $600 in 48 hours. Parties are where it's at. I built my business quickly in November with my loyal customers because it was like, I needed money. And so I was like, I don't have a choice. I'm going to go and I need to book parties. So I booked one and I was like, okay, I'm going to do another one. I'm going to do another one. I booked another one. I'm like, oh, I'm not stopping there. I'm going to book another one. I booked another one. And the way that I booked it was literally, I just asked, hey, Jessica, I was wondering if you were able to host a party for me. All you have to do is invite your friends and I do the rest. That's all I said, period. That's it. And then actually at the end I said, and you'll get a free product, period. So the way that they got their free product was because if they invited 4 people and they came and all 4 people did wrap. So it was my responsibility to make sure that there was those 4 and making sure they all knew that they could wrap and they all knew that they could wrap for $25 instead of $30. If all 4 people did wrap, I gave a free wrap to Jessica, and I was happily gonna say, yeah, you can have 1 wrap, and I just made $100, $25 a piece at one party. And another one made another $100. Then another one, another $100. And then I think, actually now I think of it, almost everybody from those parties ended up becoming a loyal customer. Because I was straight to the point. I went into those parties thinking, these people are signing up. I don't have a choice. These people are going to sign up. They're going to be loyal customers. I already was like writing down their name on like sheets to get them signed up. I actually asked them for their address and their email like ahead of time because I knew what I needed for them to order, and I knew they're going to want something. I just needed to figure out what it was, because I feel like our products, there is a little bit of something for everyone. And at the end of the party, I was able to seal the deal with those people and get a lot of cash, which is great. I mean, who doesn't want cash? So parties are key, I feel. I want to challenge you guys to have at least 1 to 2 parties a month. This training is to get you guys motivated and really start just going for it. Stop thinking and just go. And what you need to have a party is you just need your wraps. Wait, everybody just smile real quick because my time's going to time me out. Kayla, just do a side view like this. Just a side one. Oh, cute. Nice, John. I saw that. Okay, this is going to time me out, but I'll start a new one because I have a little bit more information I really want to give you guys, and the best part is at the end. So if it times me out, I'll make sure that I wonder if I could start a new Zoom right away. I don't think you can. Okay, I'll start a new Zoom and I'll get you guys all in it. Okay, so moving on to social media. I feel like a lot of us actually do run our business on social media, so I thought this was really important to go over. There is an exercise in here I want us to do together, so be prepared for this. I challenge everybody to stop liking and start commenting. It is the hardest thing ever to do. I swear to God. I'm still trying to train my brain to stop clicking the like button and start messaging people, start commenting to people. Because when somebody comments, think about it to yourself. When somebody comments, and let's say you don't know who it is. Somebody comments on your picture. Let's say her name's Jessica, because I always go with the name Jessica. And Jessica comments on your picture, and you're like, who the heck is Jessica? What's the first thing you do? You go and you creep on their page. We all do it. It's just kind of how it is. You're curious. You're like, this is Jessica girl commenting on my picture that my hair looks cute. Like, I'm going to go, who is she? What, is her hair cute? Like, so that's the same thing that they're going to do when you comment on their stuff. And I always try, same thing, it's training your brain to end whatever comment that you're saying in a question. So let's say I have somebody who, they're out on the beach and they have a really cute towel and their bathing suit's really, really cute. I'm gonna be like, hey, Ashley, your bathing suit's so cute. Where did you get it? And that towel, I love it. Where did you get it? And so like she's gonna have to, she's not obviously not gonna have to respond to me, but it's more inclined for her to start that relationship with me and start responding to me. And she's probably gonna go on my page and be like, who the heck is this Megan girl? And she's gonna figure out who I am. But when she goes to my page, because I'm gonna be posting daily of things about It Works as well and incorporating it into my life and posting about it, she's gonna see my post about It Works and she's gonna be like, oh, what the hell is this girl doing? Why does she have bellies on her page? And why does one look more toned than the other one? Like, what the heck? And then she's gonna go creep a little bit more, and then she's gonna see a post about hair and long hair, and she's gonna be like, okay, why does she have long hair on her page? And then she's gonna creep a little bit more, and then she's gonna see a picture of me with cash holding it up and me with my groceries and being like, I just made $150 and it just paid for my groceries. Grab cash, woohoo! And so it's planting the seeds. It's all like a domino effect by starting it with commenting on their photos. Less liking, more commenting. Okay, how to post, simple posts. Okay, I'm gonna share these with you guys. I'm gonna post these on, I'll do it on T-Walk because other people have been asking me for it too. But these are some examples of simple posts that'll get people to respond to you, and it'll also tell you that they are a potential customer of yours. I'm going to give you some examples right now. Okay, number 1. You could write these down if you want. Put them into action right away. Don't take my whole list and just copy and paste. Do 1 question a day. I recommend this, 1 question a day. I gave you guys 15 different of them, and so you guys can do the other 15 for the month of June, but you can start them tomorrow if you want. Okay, number 1, looking for 10 hair models. If you're interested, drop your email below. Number 2, who's trying to grow out their hair? Number 3, anyone looking for a part-time job from home? 4, she's getting rid of her back fat. 2 arrows down. Then in the comments, post a picture of a result picture of a before and after of somebody who wrapped their back. I recommend the more drastic pictures because people are going to see the, whoa, oh my gosh, and then they're going to reach out to you. And whenever I talk to somebody about, let's say the wraps in particular, and they've seen one picture, I'll send them a few other ones too, so they see that. Sometimes it does take a little bit more than others to see results because everybody's body is different for them. I saw great results after 1. My mom had to wait till 3. So I know somebody who had to do 6 before she had her really good results. Number 5, could you use an extra $500 a month? Number 6, who wants to be a stay-at-home mom?
Too quick for me to write, Megs.
Sorry. I'll slow down. Number 6, who wants to be a stay-at-home mom? Number 7, this is one of my favorites. If there was a pill that could absorb 70% carbs and 30% fats from your meals and only cost $25, would you take it?
I posted that and I had a lot of people go, no.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like they don't, like I was like, but it's all natural. No, I don't want anything to, I was like, that was the weirdest response.
Just ignore it and move on from those. That's a good way to know that they're not potentials. But maybe there's another product that they're interested in that's not like a pill form. Some people don't like pills, and that may be the case, and maybe they want something like the greens or something like that. Take a peek below. I dare you. With an arrow down and those like big wide eyes, maybe even like a wink face. And then in the comments, post a picture of results. I saw that on somebody else's and I was like, oh, what's going on? Is she pregnant? Oh my God. Did she get like a new car? And then I clicked it and I was like, here's a result picture? Like I was expecting like crazy. And then I was like, shoot, it worked for me because I was like, I want to know what's going on. So I'm sure if I thought that, other people are going to think the same thing to figure out like, well, I'm curious, what is it? I'm looking for new gyms. What gym do you go to? Who takes vitamins? Which ones? Let's talk about sleep. Does anyone have trouble sleeping? Okay, mommies. Who needs more energy? I like that one. Because a lot of moms would be like, I do, oh my God, la, la. Who uses essential oils? Or you can say, what's your favorite essential oil? So these are all that I give you 15, so you guys can come up with some more on your own. But these are some good examples for you guys to know of what type of posts are attractive posts to allow you to get feedback. And people never, ever, 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 ever say comment below or tag below or anything like that. I've learned this recently that Facebook's new algorithm, the newest form of it that just happened, I think it was March that happened, it'll flag your post immediately when they see the word tag or comment, and less people will see it. Tag or comment, take it out of your vocabulary. And that's why I use like drop your email below, or I'll use like the little fingers that go like down, or I'll say use your favorite emoji, show me your favorite emojis. Different ways of saying like comment below besides saying comment below. So don't use comment below or tag the person below or anything like that.
Like an open-ended question.
Yes, yes, yep. So with these products, I'm gonna do really fast of what they are. So looking for 10 hair models, obviously hair, skin, nails would be what it would be before. Who's trying to grow out their hair? Hair, skin, and nails for that. Anyone looking for a part-time job? Potential distributors right there. Looking to get rid of their back fat? Possibly a defining gel or even the wraps. Who could use an extra $500 a month? Potential distributors. Who wants to be a stay-at-home mom? Potential distributors. If there was a pill that could absorb the carbs and the fat, fat fighters. Sneak peek below, I dare you. And whatever results it is, that would pertain to whatever, you know, if let's say it's stretch mark cream you do a result picture of, obviously that'd be the stretch mark. Looking for new gyms, what gym do you go to? I love this one because people who are going to be going to the gyms are people who are motivated to change their appearance in one way or another. They have already taken the step to pay a gym or go to a gym or take the time to go to a gym. So I always recommend, if somebody's at the gym, using the ThermoFit. 100%. And obviously you can come up with an actual specific plan for them and come up with like a group of products that'll help them. But ThermoFit, like straight up, if you know someone goes to the gym, just message them and be like, hey, I know you're already going to the gym, but how would you like to shave off an extra 275 calories on top of what you're already doing at the gym by just taking one pill? Done. Like you never know if somebody's gonna be wanting to do that. I've been using ThermoFit a lot lately and it gives you like this extra burst of energy. So I love that. So some people use it as like a pre-workout type thing. So love, love, love that. Who takes vitamins? Which ones? Obviously that's an indication of you substituting vitamins for their vitamins for our vitamin brand. Let's talk about sleep. Does anyone have trouble sleeping? There's a few different products that help with this. Obviously the lavender essential oils will help. I have heard that New You will help with that too. So there's other products that'll help with sleeping. Okay, mommy, who needs more energies? Energy drinks obviously is great. Greens are great. I recommend actually mixing the energy drink and the greens together. Don't put it in a water bottle and shake it. The carbonation from the energy drinks will make it explode. But if you just make your greens first and then pour your energy drink in it, I love the like extra little like burst of energy you get from it, but while you're getting your 8 servings of fruits and vegetables. And who uses essential oils? Obviously, essential oils, all of our essential oils are awesome. I've been using our lemon for cleaning my granite countertops and cleaning stainless steel appliances. And I've been using lavender. I made a lavender spray for our sheets, and that's helped Kaden and I sleep better. And tea tree oil, I use that for like pimples. If you put a little bit of put a little bit of tea tree oil over your pimples, it'll dry it up and it'll go away quicker. And
you can use tea tree oil for your hair too.
I've heard of this lately. I don't really know how it really works, but I've heard that you can use it for your hair.
Something about the I used to use it. It kind of, I guess when you have a lot of hair like me, it kind of makes your scalp feel like it's breathing. Like
It just opens
it feels
it up.
really minty. Yeah, it feels like it's just opens up like, you know, the hair follicles, and it helps.
I've heard people using it and then putting it in their conditioner and having it like or even making like a spritz spray.
Are you talking about tea tree oil?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's also one of the number one things they recommend to put in your kids' hair, like in shampoo to prevent lice.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Boom. Post right there. Because I didn't even know that. But that's a great opportunity to introduce that to people, because you never know. I mean, well, school's about to be out, but hey, a lot of kids play together during the summertime, so you want to prevent lice in that way as well.
Yeah.
Plus, there's a lot of people that have kids starting school for the first time this upcoming year.
That is so true.
New parents.
Okay, so sorry, I'm looking at my notes. See comments, looking comments, if anyone ever likes or comments on any of your posts, whether it's It Works related or non-It Works related, message them about our business. Message them about a product, message them about maybe the potential of being a distributor. Because if they're seeing your non-It Works related posts, they're seeing your other posts as well. Whether they're on your page and actually scrolling down, or whether it's just popping up on their news feed, they're seeing them because of the Facebook algorithm. So I recommend go back through your posts, and whoever commented and liked on any pictures, go and message them about our products. And just, it's simple. Keep everything simple. I've realized that the more simple it is, the more results I'm seeing. So I've been trying really hard to start to be doing more live videos and keeping it strictly to live videos. It takes a little bit longer, but it's so worth it. All you have to do is go to your video camera do the video camera, not the actual like video camera in Messenger. Use like the camera on your phone and go in there and just be like, hey, Jessica, I know that you were talking about wanting to use our Stretch Smart cream, and right now we're running a 40% off special. I wanted to see if you wanted to get interested. Boom, done. Like you let her know we have it. She already wanted it, and you're trying to seal the deal with her. And if she says no, that's okay. Set up another time for you that you're going to follow up with her. Put her on your calendar. That's the main thing. If you don't have a calendar, get a calendar. And if you don't have the money to get a calendar, that's okay. Make yourself a calendar. Make the little draw it out. I recommend having it like on a piece of paper, because you're going to be writing a lot of people, because you're going to be reaching out to a lot of people. So if somebody says no or not right now, that's fine. Make a follow-up date of when you're going to talk to them a week out. Say, that's fine. Maybe they say, like, money's tight right now. Be like, that's okay. I understand. How about I reach out to you in about 2 weeks, and we'll reconvene to see if you'll be ready then for your Stretch Smart cream. I can't wait to see your results. And then if she says no, then say, okay, what day is best for you? But I always try to give them a date first, so that there's no opportunity for them to be like, I don't know, I'll figure it out. Like, I say, no, like, here's the day I'll reach out to you, and just make sure that you follow up on that day. That's why the calendar is important for you to just look at in the morning, look at it and be like, okay, on Thursday, I have Ashley, Jessica, and Francine to reach out to. I got to reach out to them. If you're at lunch on your work break, reach out to them. Sorry, something just popped up on my computer. Okay, a new thing that I'm gonna be starting to do is tagging your friends and family in your posts. Let them know ahead of time first, obviously ask them. But let's say, like I have a really good friend that's up in Washington, and she has a lot of friends and friends that are up there as well that I think would be interested in this opportunity, this business. So every time I'm going to be doing a opportunity post, so something that's talking about like the business part of it, not more so products, but the business, I'm going to ask her ahead of time and say, hey, Emily, is it okay if I tag you in a few of my posts? Because I really want to open up my market. And I really do think there's some of your friends may be interested in this opportunity as well for making an extra $500 a month. And when you tag somebody in your post, it then posts on their wall. And then when people are seeing that, their news feed of their wall, then they're going to see that post. Make sure that you tag them though, so that it'll go on their wall. Okay, past, present, and future. This is something I learned a while ago. And if you're doing a life post, which is something that you are, how the business is changing your life, how it's relating to your life, how it could be so small as, let's say gas. I'm going to use gas as the example, and I'll give you a full example of what you can say. Past, present, and future. Write this down. I remember when, I can now, I can't wait. So gas is my example. I remember when I had to check my bank account in the parking lot at Sunco every time I had to go get gas. It was humiliating that people were honking their horn behind me and I had to wait to check my bank account to make sure I had enough money to fill up my tank. I can now go get gas without having to check my bank account and fill up my entire tank without having to hear those honks anymore. I can't wait to help others with this business to be able to fill up their tank and not have to check their bank account also. If this is you, text gas to 904-504 and the rest of my number. So in that post, I created a motion. Whether or not maybe that was you in the past, maybe it's you now. You're gonna feel that, like, that connection to me of, damn, I've been there. I've done that. You know, before I had to go get groceries, I've looked at my bank account. So they're gonna be relatable to you. Then you're talking about how I remember having those feelings. And now with being in this business, I'm able to not have to check my bank account and hear those honks behind me and be like, it's okay, hold on, I'm sorry. You know, and you can't wait to help others as well with that. So I remember when, I can now, I can't wait. I promise you, you can change any situation into a life post with those 3 words. And you will start getting more potential distributors because you're showing an emotion, you're being relatable, and you're showing how you struggled before. You are now being less struggling and how you're excited to be able to help people less struggle in the future as well. So if that's one thing that you can take from this, take that, this whole training. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is the search bar. I recommend going through your phone, deleting all of your pictures that has to do with It Works, and use the search bar from now on. I had like over 2,000 pictures of It Works on my phone, whether it's result pictures, product pictures, you know, whatever it was. And I was like, oh my, I have to clear up my space. My phone is like dying all the time. And when I realized that you can actually just, in the search bar on Facebook, all you have to do is click or type in It Works and then whatever product you're looking for. So It Works Fat Fighters, and there'll be tons and tons and tons of pictures and posts and things. Don't ever copy and paste somebody else's post. Like, you want to make your own, but you can use those as a reference of how to make a post. Or if there's a picture that you want to use the picture and then edit it a little bit. Make a border around it. If you want to use InstaSize, that's the one that I use for making the white border around my pictures. It's a free app. You can use InstaSize. It just quickly, it takes like 0.2 seconds. You just upload it in the app and you just go whoop, and you save it and it's done. It's so simple. But when you change the picture just a little bit, then Facebook will see it as a new JPEG instead of the same JPEG, and then more people will see your picture post because of the new Facebook algorithm. Okay, I already said this, but no more copying. Don't copy somebody else's post and just copy paste, copy paste. Take a few minutes and show an emotion in your post. The more that you show an emotion, the more you show a feeling, you'll see more results. So take a minute and really think about what you want to talk about and who you want to talk to. So if you're talking about a single mom, I'm a single mom. So the things that I've struggled with as a single mom, that's what I want to talk about. You know, there has been nights where I cry myself to sleep because I don't even know why I'm crying, but I'm just so tired and I'm just so overwhelmed. And like, those are the things that I want to talk about, because me as a single mom, I know that there's another single mom out there feeling that way. You know, before I started this business, I was living with my parents, and it drove me crazy living with my parents, because I love my mom to death, but we have the same exact personality, and we just like bumped heads. And I hated the fact that my relationship with my mom was going down the drain, and I couldn't do anything about it because I couldn't afford getting my own place. And so then after this business, I was then able to move out of my house, get a 3-bedroom place at the time with a backyard, and everything was so like, the idea of it was always in my head of what I wanted, and I didn't know how to do it until this business showed me that I could believe back in myself and I could get those things that I wanted, but I had to work for it. I had to do it. So when you're doing a post, use the emotion, take a minute, and think about who you're talking to, and show your struggles a little bit. You know, if you have had struggles, talk about them just a little bit. Obviously, don't let everyone know about your struggles, because, you know, not everybody wants to know everything. But if you've been there and if you've had to do that struggle, somebody else has probably been in there also. But always bring it back to how now you're able to do something else positive. Like, don't just say, oh, I hate the fact that I had to not get groceries this week, or, you know, say, you know, I hated the fact that I remember when I hated the fact that I couldn't buy groceries, and now today I just was able to spend $75 at a farmer's market and buy the organics and buy my son wanted four cases of strawberries, so I can say yes. And I'm so excited to be able to help others pay for their groceries in cash. Like, that was another, I remember when I can't wait. Okay, so I'm getting excited here. Talk about product details. So when you're talking about, let's say you're talking about your fat fighters. I did this for a little while and I was seeing some really good results from it. So in a post, I would say, actually, no, I'm gonna use ThermoFit. ThermoFit, I was doing my 30-day challenge, 5K a day for 30 days. And every time I use my ThermoFit, and in my ThermoFit post, I would say something about like, got my sneakers, got my earphones, got my son, got my dog, got my ThermoFit ready to go for my 5K. And I would put a little star by the ThermoFit, and then underneath the whole post, like in the same status, but underneath I would put a star again, and then I would say what ThermoFit was. ThermoFit is naturally based supplement that helps you burn an additional 275 calories by just taking the pills. Like, it's so simple, but people saw just the top part of it, and then if they were to click the read more, then they saw the second part of it. So then the people who saw the read more, those are the people who are interested. Like, what is she talking about? Or they want to know a little bit more about what I'm doing. So that's something that you can do if you want. These are all just ideas. Take them, don't take them, but I recommend using them. Giveaways. If you have one wrap, if you have one wrap at your house right now, this week, this weekend, tomorrow's great because tomorrow's payday for a lot of people. Do a giveaway, but do a giveaway to where they have to do something in return. So say I'm doing a giveaway Friday night at 9 o'clock and announce it to everybody. And then a live giveaway Friday at 9 o'clock and say, if you want an invite, drop 3 friends' names below and, drop 3 friends' names below and you'll be invited to the live event. And then obviously make sure you tell those, like go reach out to those 3 people and say, hey, I'm doing my live video. I'm gonna be giving away a free skinny wrap. It helps tighten, tone, and firm in 45 minutes, anywhere from the neck down. I'm so excited. Just tune in on my page at 9 o'clock on Friday night. And when you're asking for them to do something, you're asking for them to do the work for you to tag, for them to tag people, and for them to, opening up a new market for you, basically. Like, so if Jessica went and tagged 3 different people, that's 3 different people that you probably didn't even know before. And those are 3 different potentials that you now have. And Jessica is going to help you seal the deal already with those 3 people because Jessica's already interested. So she's going to probably tell those other 3 people, hey, there's these skinny wraps. I don't really know what they're all about, but I keep seeing all these before and after pictures on Megan's profile, Megan's newsfeed, and I'm really curious and I really want to try one. I really want one free. So tune in. Maybe you'll get one too, or something like that. She's gonna help you seal the deal already. Tutorials are great to do on Facebook as well. So like Emily is really good at tutorials. She like makes the bath bombs. She cleans her makeup brushes. So showing how to use our products in different ways. Shoot, if you want to use our cleanser and shave your legs on live, maybe you could do that if you want. I recommend, I told this to you guys the other day, but I'm gonna say it again, a bacon and fat fighters one. For some reason, everyone loves bacon. So go and tag or title your live video, I love bacon, or everyone loves bacon. And then like have bacon and be like, I love bacon, it's so good, but I'm so glad I have my fat fighters, and do a fat fighters demonstration. If you don't know what a fat fighters demonstration is, go on my YouTube channel and you can see, I did one on there so you can see it. Okay, add to your network. I'm gonna have to go a little bit faster because we're running out of time. Add to your network daily. Go, I'm gonna be blunt right here. Get over yourself and just start adding random people. That's how you do it. Everyone keeps messaging me saying, how do I add new people? Just add them. Like if it's somebody who you think would be great in your business, if it's somebody that I'm looking for more toward like business, I spend a little bit more time working on and making sure that that's the type of person I want to like hang out with. If you can't hang out with them, then they're probably not good for your business. But if it's somebody who I'm looking for products, stuff like that, literally, if there's somebody who I like already, like as a friend or whatever, I'm gonna go on their page and their friends. I'm gonna go like or add. I'm gonna add all their friends. If it's somebody, a loyal customer of mine, maybe I'm gonna go on their page and I'm gonna go add and add all their friends. And I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna ask my loyal customer, hey, can you post your result pictures and tag me in them? I really want to open up my network